Okay, hi everybody. We are live, coming to you with today in Global Hack Week. Hope that you all are having a great time so far. Day one, check. You've done it. Is anybody in the chat able to give us a little mic check here? Just tell us hello, so that we know that you're out there. Sometimes it's a little lonely up here on the stream. Although today I do have Claire joining us for her first one of these Today in Global Hack Week streams. So let's all give a welcome to Claire. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I am getting my morning started with some coffee, just like you are. But I'm very excited to get started with streaming.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's such a great community. You can see we already have so many people saying hello, reaching out. Hi there, VRX, and hi, Light Code and Abhinav. Remember you from our previous stream. So it's great to see some familiar faces and some new ones too. One of the things that we sometimes do is have everybody let us know what country are you logging on from if you want to share. It's great to see how global our community is. I think I am based in the US. I'm not sure, Claire, are you based in the US too?
I am in the US.
Okay, great. So we a couple of US folks, but somebody wants to know the URL for the challenge dashboard, and I'm totally happy to send that out. I'll paste it in the comments. It's at ghw.mlh.io. All your info. We have someone from India. Well, usually we'll have quite a few hackers from India, but this person here says Mauritius. I've actually never heard a hacker say that they were from Mauritius, so that's really great to know that we have some community members out there. So welcome all. And yes, that's the one that tracks. Oh, tracking the challenge completion will take place through your email. You should get email updates for that. All right, so why don't we go ahead and begin? Welcome to day 2 of Open Source Week, and we're going to meet our MLHers. So first, it's me. I'm Steven, a coach at Major League Hacking. My fun facts are that I live here in Los Angeles, California, and I have been a coach for over 6 years now. So a long time with our community before we did Global Hack Week. So yeah, it's great to be here with all of you.
Hi guys, my name is Claire. I am a brand new coach. I just got started a couple weeks ago. Fun fact about me is I can have 9 shots of espresso and still sleep like a baby. I actually did that when I went to Italy this past summer for my post-graduation trip, and I absolutely love espresso. And then another fun fact that I don't have in there is I've been part of the hacker community since 2016, so since freshman year of high school.
Wow, that's awesome. And do you remember your first hackathon?
I do. It was Technica over at University of Maryland. And if you
Yeah.
guys didn't know, Technica is the largest underrepresented gender hackathon in the world.
Wow, that's great that you were there freshman year of high school.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was
Super
a
impressive.
really cool experience and definitely helped me keep coming back to hackathons.
Mm. Yeah, to those of you in the community who who have the opportunity to attend a hackathon, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to meet some of our community in person and get some of that interaction. And I think almost always they're free. Certainly in MLH, they're always free, our partner events, but most hackathons, even if they're not affiliated with MLH, will be free. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
okay.
then another thing about Technica is it is both in person and online. So if any of you guys want to join online, I think registration's still open.
Yeah, that's great to know. All right, so why don't we go ahead and talk about yesterday? So, were any of you here on day one? How was it? We want to hear your feedback in the comments. But we had a marathon of streams yesterday, as we usually do for our kickoff day. And so we learned about green software. I'm actually not sure what, I guess that might mean environmentally friendly software. Um, oh, yeah, what makes software green? That's a really great, sounds like a really interesting stream. I wasn't able to catch it, but with Paul Young from GitHub.
And then yesterday, we also implemented an authentication system if you guys were able to join. And here was a stream. I can't see the name right now. It is a little too small,
Will
but
Johnson seems like
yeah.
a Chiefs fan. That's great. I think the Chiefs are doing pretty well this year in football, so I'm sure he's very happy about that. All right,
And
and we also got started with containerized RAG pipelines, and that was another stream with Narasimha Badranath and retrieval augmented generation. That seems like an interesting algorithm. I've never heard of it, but great to have some real experts to teach on day one.
And then you might be wondering what is happening today. And the URL there, you guys can check out the schedule, and we'll also be going through some information for today. And I also see in the chat that yesterday you guys had a good time, and hi to everyone who joined a little bit later. So let's see. All right.
So we'll have advanced DFANG features deploying an open source AI model and custom domains with DFANG. So the DFANG team will be there at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. IST. And so that would be a great way to learn more about open source models. And also, if you didn't catch the first recording, definitely watch that beforehand on YouTube.
Oh, okay, there we go. And then at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Getting Started with IAC with Terraform with Sagar. And you'll be able to learn more about how to manage infrastructures.
Great. And then we'll have a Bob Ross mini event with Claire and I. So you can see both of us again at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. IST to take a break from hacking. And actually, it seems like tomorrow we don't have too many crazy times for most of our hackers, but your time zone might not be listed here. It might be 2 or 3 a.m. where you are for some of these streams. And so I always like to mention that if it's getting too late, you can always watch the recordings afterwards. And that will be a great way to keep up with everything while also getting that much needed sleep. So definitely take advantage of that.
And then at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 IST, there will be Open Source Color Palette Generator Part 2 by UT. And this will help you with web apps and figuring out how to make new color palettes and save them.
Great. I actually wanted to highlight a comment from Shemery. Finally watched Paint movie. I heard about that movie, a little bit about Bob Ross, and yeah, that's good to know that if you watch that. Maybe I'll watch that too. Okay, and then we have another stream, part 3, open source color palette generator with UT. So that's back to back part 2 and part 3. How cool is that? I don't think we see that too often. So you'll get a lot of time, a lot of attention to this interesting project today. Okay, I guess I'll take this one.
Yeah, I saw it was you.
So I guess tomorrow I'm all by myself for Today in Global Hack Week, day 3. But I won't be by myself because I'll have all of you here, I know, 24 hours from now. So yes, and UT is a force. Absolutely, UT is a great streamer, always putting out some really consistently good streams. So I highly recommend to check them out. And so, yeah, we'll get to know about day 3. That'll be the wrap on day 2. And I'll be hoping to hear from all of you about how it went.
All right, so we now have Swag Drop, which is something you guys may have been waiting for. And Steven, if you can kind of lead this one.
Yeah, of course. So basically, I'm curious, which sponsor challenges have you done? I want you to tell me, and just tell me a little bit about what your feedback is from that. We're going to pick one of your comments from the chat and give that out to you. That's swag. Okay, so MGoP says sign up DigitalOcean and create API key. Yeah, actually, that I think we did some DigitalOcean hacking just before this stream. It's really useful technology, and for being the very first commenter, MGoP, I think we'll have to give it to you. So congratulations on winning the swag drop. Um, it will be a surprise what we're able to give you. But I will just ask you, could you please tell me your Discord name? You could tell me in the chat, but you could also tell me privately on Discord through a Discord message. It's up to you, and that'll help us track you down after the stream. But let's check out some of these other comments. Signed up for Auth0. That sounds really good. And managed to do most of the sponsor challenges. Awesome job getting those done. And some feedback, which is really helpful to us. But all right, so we'll move on from the swag drop to the Q&A portion. And the Q&A portion is just a chance for you all to ask us about Global Hack Week or really anything MLH that we might be able to answer. And once this Q&A is over, once the stream is over, we'll still have our FAQ as well as our help desk wide open for any of you who want to check it out. So please feel free to do so.
And if you guys don't have any questions, are there any streams that are coming up that you guys are really looking forward to? You should be able to message me if you want to send your message over MGoP for the swag drop.
Thanks, Claire. Yeah, there must be some issue with my Discord. Or let me see here. Maybe I need to add you as a friend. Sometimes that is the problem. All right, maybe try it again there, MGoP. Try to message Claire or me.
I think I got a message.
Great.
Perfect.
All right, and let's see what else there is. I did all the sponsor challenges yesterday, and today's email said I did none. What do I do? You should open a ticket with us in Discord. So we have, like I mentioned, that ticket support system. I'll send a link in the chat actually to that directly to that server, so that you can get access to it.
And then I see one of the hackers said they are excited for Color Palette Part 2. I think that would be a pretty good one, and especially since it's back-to-back with Part 2 and Part 3, that'll be nice, so you're able to continue on your projects.
That's awesome. And yeah, so I think that's all of the questions that we had, except for there's what time in GST will we have our Global Hack Week? It's going to be apparently 8 p.m. Saturday, it seems like, Gulf Standard Time. So I'll put that in the chat so that you can all check it out.
And for the recorded session, it might just take a little bit of time to be loaded onto the Twitch. So if you just wait and check back later today, it should be up.
Yes, actually, just to let you all know, quick change on that. Our recordings are happening on YouTube now, so they're no longer on Twitch. gotten some comments about that in the past. Just want to clarify that. Head to YouTube for those recordings. Let's see. Contributing to open source session did not occur. Could you please send a link to the check-in for that? The little a scheduling card for that, so that I can just send it along to our team. That way I can make sure they're aware, and maybe we can get some clarification on that. But thank you. And a few questions about how do we get swag like stickers and shirts. That's a great question. So basically it will happen because you get some email update from us that you've completed challenges. And then at the end of the Global Hack Week, if you complete enough challenges and get enough points, we'll pick you to get some swag. So that's a great way to earn swag. Okay, and thank you for sending along that event that did not occur. I'll pass that along to our team so that we know that that one did not take place. Okay, I think that should be it. I don't see any more. Oh, I see some DigitalOcean questions, but I don't think I have the knowledge on that. You might have to reach out to Aishika, who was just on the stream a little bit a while ago for this DigitalOcean stuff. You might also be able to check our community Discord. They could maybe give you some answer for that. But yeah, how will I know if my challenge has been accepted as good or if it was wrong? You'll get an email update from us to tell you whether your challenge was accepted every day. And yeah, I know it seems like we haven't received anything yet today, but I'm sure that that is in the works.
And then in about 15 minutes, or 40 minutes actually, we have another stream. So make sure to check that out. And let's see if you can recommend which. So a lot of the events are pretty beginner friendly. Some of our upcoming events that you might enjoy, let me double check. I think the open source color palette one, there's a part 2 and part 3 today, but if you want to start with part 1, there is a recording that you can watch. And let's see. There's also a React.js event on Tuesday. So there's a lot of pretty good introductory projects. There's also how to use Git, which is a pretty nice tool to get started with if you're pretty new to coding.
Right. Yeah, thank you for finding those, Claire. Those seem like some good ideas for people who are just trying to get started with some of these technologies and with hacking. Okay, so one other question: can I still get swag if I can't provide a payment method to DigitalOcean and the moderators aren't responding? Don't worry, they will respond. I'll send a ping just to remind them about that, but we should be able to get you a response. All right, everybody. So I think that has to wrap it up for us today. But again, if you need any additional help, check our Discord. We have help tickets, support tickets. I sent a link in the chat to the support ticket channel that you can use. But yeah, it's great to be with all of you on day 2, and we will see you, both of us, at Bob Ross Paint later today.
Yep.
Bye,
See you guys
everybody.
next time.